I'm Leanne Munroe, the assistant principal at Twin Valley Middle High School in Whitingham, Vermont. We're a small rural community, and we like to bring people in to kind of share their culture with us and help us build our culture here around a theme. And this year's theme was resilience. And I'm not gonna lie, I was a little skeptical when we were bringing Richard Jensen in. We don't have a wrestling program, and I didn't know how that was going to go over with our kids and if they were going to be able to connect. But as soon as he started talking, those fears were put aside. Richard shares his heart with our students and shares his story and brings a positivity and light to resilience that I don't think our kids get to see nearly enough of. It was a wonderful first day of the year for us. He takes the time to go meet with the kids in small groups and answer their questions and bring an openness and positivity around a tough story, and really makes wrestling less of the story and more about finding your heart and your passion and using that to build you up and achieve your dreams. So I really couldn't have asked for a better day for him, and I will never be skeptical again.
Hey guys, this is Jake Huffman, head coach Crook County Wrestling here in Prineville. Hey, if you get a chance, get this guy to your school. I'm talking about Richard Jensen, Be a Champion in Life clinic. We had him here, we had him talk to our wrestling team, talk to a bunch of classes. This guy's got a strong message. I think it's something that kids nowadays need to hear. I think it's impactful, and I think it's something that everybody can benefit from. Hey, his thing was the sport of wrestling, but everybody's got something like wrestling in their lives that can pull them out of hard times. And that's what he talks about, and he was able to do that himself. And I think you guys all need to have him at your school. I think it's a great thing. It's money well spent.
I'm Andrea Armentrout, Vice Principal at Henley High School in Klamath Falls, Oregon, and we have had the privilege of having Rich here in our building today to tell his story, share with our kids, and make an incredible impact on our students. We've had an issue with students using drugs, experimenting with drugs, messing with alcohol like other schools have across the country, all over the place. And the opportunities that our kids have had to interact with him, not only in the large group assembly, but in the small group pieces, have been powerful for our students, and we're already, even just in one day, feeling positive impact as a result.
Hi, my name is Art Ochoa. I'm the principal at Bonanza High School in Southern Oregon here. And we just today had an opportunity to have a visit with Rick Jensen, Be a Champion in Life. Awesome presentation. It touched a lot of lives. A lot of kids are impacted by it. We've already had conversations with kids and staff both in terms of the positive influence that Rick has brought to our school. And so we're just thankful that he's been here, and we just are anticipating great days ahead.
Hey, Kevin Keeney here, North Marion Middle School. Today we had Be a Champion in Life, Richard Jensen, out to share his story with our students and staff, and it was a very moving time. We saw a lot of kids in the crowd at the assembly, and then also in the breakout sessions, that you could tell it hit home, the message that he was sending today. And I think at the end of the day, it gave a lot of kids confidence to go home and maybe have some tough conversations with their parents, because they maybe hadn't had those tough conversations ever in any setting. So today we got a little personal and had some tough conversations, and Richard led that. And I think it's going to make a real positive difference in a lot of kids' lives. And I would highly encourage any school or organization that deals with kids to have Richard out and speak to them. It's very motivational.
Hey, Brian Burden here, Bristol Middle School Principal in Oklahoma, and today we had the pleasure to have Mr. Rich Jensen with Be a Champion for Life speaking at our Red Ribbon Assembly. Very impactful and powerful message that he brought to our kids as well as our staff, and I know it's going to be something that we all want to be a champion for life, and so it was a great message, great interaction with our kids, and so we're just thankful he came to Oklahoma, and hopefully he'll come back.
Hello, I'm Matt Barry. I'm the athletic coordinator at Peru Central School. Our school had the opportunity to have Rich Jensen come to speak to our student body and assembly for our entire school, but also addressed our student athletes. The energy that you felt this entire day is unexplainable and unmatched to something that we've had here in a long time. Rich did a terrific job, and he's still here, and it's 4:30 in the afternoon, and he's still here working with our wrestling team and our kids. This was an opportunity for our people in this community that I don't think many people get, and we are lucky to have this happen today. the intangibles that are going to come out of this, again, priceless.
All right, I'm Aaron Flack. I'm the athletic director at Lapine High School, also the head wrestling coach. And we brought Richard Jensen in today to talk to our whole school as well as our middle school, about the dangers and the choices they make with alcohol, drugs, and I'll tell you what, it's something that our community, our schools needed. We definitely have we have a high poverty here in Lapine, and it's something that a lot of our kids are faced with on a daily basis. So to have Richard come in, it was awesome. He did a great job. I think he definitely touched a lot of the kids on a personal level, and through things that they have in their own families and their own decisions that they're making up, in school and stuff like that. So it was a great day today, and I know the breakout sessions went really well, and it's not just about wrestling. It's about life, and it's about the choices you make, and not just being on the mat, but it's how to make those choices to where you'd be successful down the road. So it was a great day, and I tell you what, I was very pleased, and I know a lot of the staff was pleased here at Lapine. And
hey, this is Frank Popolizio from Journeyman Wrestling, and we just got done with 2 days of Rich Jensen, and it was a spectacular, excellent speech. Rich was part of our club back about 8 years ago. He came in and gave an impact speech to the guys of that generation, and it was unbelievable then, and it's unbelievable now. We had a whole new group of guys to come listen to him, and the impact was tremendous. Heartfelt, riveting, gripping, all the words that you could use to describe an impactful story. It was encompassed in that speech last night. I've known Rich for a long time, and he continues to do God's work. If you get a chance to listen to him, if you get a chance to bring him in, don't hesitate. It'll be the best investment that you can have. He's unbelievable with kids, and his story is the greatest story, comeback story of all time. Not in wrestling, but in life.